you think that hip-hop culture was on trial as much as Sean Combs was?
Not all. Look, if I didn't say anything, you would interpret it as hip-hop is fine with his behaviors. There's no one else being vocal. So you would look at it and just say, because that mind your business, or let me not say nothing about nothing, or those things, it would allow the entire culture to register as if they're for that behavior.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
50 Cent just dragged LeBron straight into this whole Diddy docu-series madness, and the streets saying it's getting wild faster than anyone expected. Word going around that LeBron's old ties with Diddy are spinning right back toward him. And now people whispering that the king might be stepping into a spotlight he definitely never asked for. And the crazy part? He once said out loud, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party." And now folks looking back at that like, maybe he really meant it with his whole soul.
You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood.
If you've been anywhere near the internet, then you already seen 50 finally drop part 1 of that docu-series he been hyping, Sean Combs, The Reckoning. According to 50, he felt like he had no choice but to release it because too many people in the industry been moving silent, pretending like they can't see anything, acting polite, or scared to speak up. Some street talk even claims certain folks weren't just quiet, they were rolling right beside him, supporting everything behind the scenes. But the name 50 keeps repeating the loudest, King LeBron James. 50 keeps hinting that he got more unreleased footage sitting in some vault like a treasure chest.
Now, because this is a lot of the personal footage of Diddy. It shocked a lot of people. And I know, 50, the way you run, this cannot be all that you have. Is there other stuff that you just have not shown?
Yeah, well, everything couldn't make the, it was 4 episodes.
Right.
So it was a lot, you had to pick and choose things like.
So are you coming out? I know next year is going to be a number 2, season 2.
I just put it on YouTube.
I just put it on YouTube.
And now he's thinking about going public with it for part 2 of the series. The streets talking heavy, saying these tapes might show A-list people acting a whole different way at them. Private freak-offs they've been attending for years without missing a season. And if you've been following this whole scandal ever since Diddy got hit with them RICO accusations, then you already heard the rumors floating around about these secret tapes. The whisper's been getting louder every month. Like everybody knows something, but nobody wants to be the first one to say it out loud. Now here's where the whole situation starts looking extra messy, folks, claiming Diddy wasn't just living wild at those parties, he was allegedly documenting everything that moved.
Convince the gang that it was rooted in love when it isn't. Show me how different we are. There's black. Yo, LeBron, the secret you've been had is the worst secret everybody in the industry don't know. That's why we all been looking at Drake to be like, Drake, you might lose a ring, nigga. Stop playing. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing. Don't you see Drake is in crash out mode?
Hidden cameras tucked away, private recordings stacked up, little devices set up in corners nobody thought twice about, and footage saved like insurance. People saying he kept all that stored just in case any big name tried to switch sides, act bold, or pretend they didn't know him anymore. That's not just messy, that's straight pressure tactics. If this is what 50 already revealed in part 1, people shaking, wondering what he holding back for part 2. And this ain't some random theory somebody made up. This been backed by real industry insiders who've been talking for years. Jaguar Wright been calling this out non-stop. And Gene Deal even confirmed it, saying Diddy liked having dirt on people because that's how he kept his power. That's how he kept everyone in line, no questions asked. And LeBron? He was one of the dudes who reportedly showed up on the regular at those wild freak-off nights, and when Diddy invited him, he clearly didn't pass it up.
I sat right here and told y'all there was activity on the dark net. Videos were being distributed and were going to be sold for profit because the diddler needs the money. Did I not say that?
Said that.
Right here.
I said.
Those people who was caught at Diddy party did not know that he had 250 tape recorders in that house. That's a big house. but he had 250 tape recorders.
According to leaked footage floating around, LeBron looked like he was enjoying himself to the max at those freak-offs, partying heavy and acting like a man with zero stress and definitely no responsibilities waiting for him at home. But that's just the surface. Once you start digging into the whispers, the leaked messages, the folks who say they were actually in the room, the whole thing gets way darker. LeBron been moving like somebody who trying real hard to keep something tucked away, from rumors about secret relationships to Drake himself bragging in them leaked messages about helping LeBron sneak around. And now the internet been watching how extra quiet LeBron been ever since Diddy got arrested, put on trial, and sentenced. And suddenly his whole connection to Diddy got folks looking at him sideways. And when you line everything up, it starts forming a picture that looks nothing like the clean, polished king image he been pushing for years. Now here's where the whole story takes a wild left turn. Remember those leaked Drake messages? Yeah, the ones where Drake was in those chats talking bold like,
everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I be helping bro move around, bro. Be needing the alley sometimes, and people instantly took that as Drake, basically saying he was helping LeBron link up with other women behind the scenes. That one line had the whole internet spinning, and before anyone could even breathe, a wild picture of LeBron in that French maid outfit went viral like a spark hitting gasoline. Now let's be real, the pic looked heavily edited, straight Photoshop vibes from top to bottom, but that never stopped the streets from treating it like it was a documentary screenshot. People were posting it non-stop, saying LeBron been moving on a freaky wavelength for years and claiming that's exactly why he was tight with Diddy. The jokes were loud, the comments were messy, and the internet was eating it up like it was real evidence. But that's when things took another turn, because Kanye jumped right back into the conversation without even trying. Every time something chaotic hits the industry, Kanye's voice slides in from the shadows like some echo that refuses to disappear.
They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce. But they can't control me.
It's like the man low-key installed himself as the unofficial warning siren of the music world. And here's the thing. Kanye been talking for years about big names like LeBron, Jay-Z, and even Beyonce being influenced by secret rooms and quiet meetings nobody is supposed to know about. Back then, people laughed at him, brushed him off, called him confusing, said he needed support, and kept it moving. But now, with everything dropping about Diddy, folks running back those old interviews like they studying evidence, saying maybe Kanye wasn't talking wild. Maybe he was dropping warnings nobody wanted to hear. Because every single name he mentioned, every person he got clowned for bringing up, all of them been connected to Diddy at some point. Meek Mill already got exposed in ways the internet's still talking about. Jay-Z been silent in a way that feels almost too quiet, the type of quiet that makes people nervous. And now LeBron's name is spinning right in the middle of this whole situation, getting pulled deeper into the storm with every new detail that pops up. The streets watching every move now, waiting to see who speaks, who hides, and who gets mentioned next. Fans been digging up old clips non-stop, LeBron on camera laughing, talking about Diddy parties with this big relaxed smile, like everything at those events was nothing but fun. But now that the truth about Diddy's parties is coming out, parties that people say looked more like some chaotic underground playground than a normal Hollywood night out, those old clips feel completely different. It don't sound playful anymore. It sounds like somebody speaking from real experience. And what really got folks thinking is how quiet LeBron switched up the second Diddy's whole empire started shaking. The moment Diddy's house of cards collapsed, LeBron went from showing up everywhere, talking loud, living public, to straight disappearing into silence. No posts, no interviews, no reactions, just a sudden blackout. That type of silence makes people ask questions, even the ones they scared to say out loud. People online whispering heavy about what exactly happened at those parties that got LeBron staying loyal, staying silent, or maybe staying cautious. And now that 50 Cent is teasing unreleased tapes, allegedly the street's paying attention, because everybody knows 50 don't talk just to talk. If he says he got footage locked up in a vault, history shows he usually means it. So when you line everything up, the leaked messages, the viral French maid picture, Kanye's old warnings that everyone once laughed at, the resurfaced clips of LeBron smiling about Diddy parties, the timing of his silence, the connections, the freak-off rumors, the whispers from industry folks, and 50 promising a part 2 with footage the world ain't ready for. The whole thing starts looking way too suspicious to ignore. And let's keep it clear, nobody's saying LeBron committed a crime. Not a single claim like that being made. But if someone was at Diddy's exclusive parties and cameras were allegedly rolling the whole time, and now that person suddenly quiet as a mouse, people obviously going to raise eyebrows. Something about that silence don't match the usual energy he brings. One user online even hit LeBron with a harsh reminder, saying, "Remember when the hotel tape dropped on CNN of Diddy? Like they trying to warn him that history might be circling back around." This whole situation got the internet watching LeBron extra close, waiting to see if he speaks up or if he keeps that silence locked in. And Cassie's situation? That's when people started noticing something strange. LeBron suddenly stepped away from the team for about a week and a half right when everything around Diddy started heating up. The internet jumped on it fast, saying the timing felt way too convenient. Then another user came in with a sharp comment saying, "LeBron the GOAT. The GOAT of what? Ain't no party like a Diddy party." Throwing shade like they already knew the vibe behind the scenes. So now the real question hits harder than ever. If 50 truly got those tapes locked up, what happens next for LeBron? Is he actually clean? Or is he just nervous about something being exposed and staying quiet because the pressure around him is getting tighter by the day? His silence been loud. And when someone usually talks as much as he does suddenly goes quiet, people notice. This whole situation got fans, critics, and the whole internet watching his every move like a magnifying glass on fire. Everyone trying to figure out whether he's distancing himself because he got nothing to do with it or because he knows something might drop that could shake things up quick. So drop your thoughts in the comments for real. I want to hear everything you think about this twist. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your people because this conversation needs more voices. And trust me, if you think this was wild, click on the next video to dive even deeper. See you there.